that's also because of the shooting, the spacing on the floor, and the talent of these guys, and very honestly, watching those that came before them and taking it to another level.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for the Hawks, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Young, following the bucket by the Bulls. Count it, 1 for 1 to start the game.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Now here's Levine. From deep three-point range, Collins with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Levine. Collins with the rebound.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And here's Hunter. The 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Pass to DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. Will it go? Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Now here's Bogdanovich. Young inside. Pounded by Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Hunter's got 9.
I just love the ball move.
Ball against Young. Ball passes to Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Bogdanovich against Levine. Pass to Williams. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. And the dunk by Levine.
And the chemistry Levine has with these guys, isn't it evident? Tremendous at finishing off these alley-oops.
Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Young. Back to Collins. Second shot opportunity to the wing, right side. And again, it's Atlanta.
The big story thus far is how well they've shot the rock.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Ball passes to Williams. And here's Levine. 1:25 left in the first quarter here. And Levine throws it down.
An absolute wrecking ball on the drive. I mean, Levine is all about dunking it with authority.
And here's Young. Driving inside. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Young, the pass to Collins. 46 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's a center who knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Pass to Levine. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Hawks have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Young. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Shoots over Young. No good on the buzzer beater. DeAndre Hunter. He's been the guy making... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Hunter's got 11 points.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Ball against Young. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Over Capella. Releases. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Can't throw weak stuff around Capella. He takes pride in sending shots back.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Young to the inside. Collins finds Young. 2 points. That one goes. Young's got his second basket of the game.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
Young against ball. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Hawks leading. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. To the paint. Here's Capella. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago, but now Capella is one of several guys from Switzerland making an impact in his league.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense is instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Now here's Levine. 3-pointer. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
You see the work Levine has put in his 3-point shot. Now a legit threat from deep.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Down low. Capella finds Young. And here's Collins for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide-open look.
Young against ball. Driving in. Hunter with a double. The kick out to Williams. Off the mark there with a 3.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving them.
Capella, the pass to Young. Inside. Back to Collins. Pass to Capella. The Hawks need to get one up here. He's off on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Outside Levine. Vucevic with it. Guarded by Capella. DeRozan passes to Levine. The three is up. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Yeah. Agile play by Levine. I mean, finding his way around the contact to a shot.
There's 37 seconds left in the second. Pass to Capella. Out left to the wing. Here's Hunter. Rebound by the Bulls.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here we go, one-on-one. Young inside, pounded by Ball. Here's Capella. Banked it in off the glass. Capella's got 5.
Now this is where Capella is most effective, looking comfortable attacking once he got established position.
So we conclude the first half. The Hawks.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, goodness, what a start it was for DeAndre Hunter. He had 11 points and 1 rebound. And that'll...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Green, Alize Johnson out there with Derrick Jones. Then it's Tony Bradley, and it's White in at the point. Now here's Williams. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Can't connect from short range. And the Bulls' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Here's Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 10.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Green with the ball. Now Herter defending. Bradley inside. He's against Jang. Yep, count it.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Pass to Herter. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your Hawks.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
White against Williams. White, the pass to Johnson. Outside, Green. To the inside, Bradley. And it's blocked. It's Herter on the wing. Green covering. Back to Herter from behind the arc. That shot missing. And Chicago will go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Green. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Now, here's Williams. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. A nice shot by Gallinari.
as a stretch 4, those are the shots they're depending on Gallinari to hit. He rounds out their offense when he's hitting those shots.
Here's White, 11-point game. Takes it inside, uses the glass on the layup.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Kobe White on the offensive end, man, he is so good at changing his pace.
And he's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing, has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
And the bucket is good.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Williams against White. Pass to Jones. Here's Green. Let's go with a 3. Can't hit that one. Williams passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Hits first. Team second.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Jones, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Back to White. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Jones drives in. He trades it as the shot clock ticks down.
Finding assists is a skill. And look, White has worked hard to develop that skill. Now, addition to the open man, that's just natural.
Young with it. 6 points for him. To the inside. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Hawks making a change here. Collins checked in. Down low. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
You got to admire the awareness of Bogdanovich's possessions. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
Ball against Young. Lets it fly. Shot by Levine, no good.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Collins outside. Pass to Young. Outside Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Right side Levine. And Levine throw it down.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless up.
And here at the end of the third. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Bulls shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The lead now in single digits.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Outside Young. Going inside, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Pass to Levine. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Now here's Bogdanovic. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Young against ball. Vucevic with a steal. Tipped. Stolen by Capella. Here's Bogdanovic. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Touch, the timing. Bogdanovic loves catching the defense by surprise with the shot off the pass.
Levine attacking. Knocks it loose. DeRozan outside. Pass to ball. Now here's Vucevic. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Inside. Williams against Collins. Outside Bogdanovic. He shoots it. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Chicago trailing here. Outside Levine. And a fast break now for the Hawks. For three, Collins. Atlanta gets it back. Young finds Hunter. Right side, Bogdanovic. Levine with a steal, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Levine. And here is Vucevic.
When Capella enters your peripheral, it's intimidating. He's good at throwing off shooters.
To the paint. Nifty move. And the slam dunk by Capella.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Now here's ball. Outside Levine. And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Bogdanovic. Off target with the three. Not a lot of time left for the Bulls in this one. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Buries it from three.
You can't play off of Levine so much. He's great at pulling up on a dime like this.
Now here's Young. And we've got 1:18 left in the game. That shot wide open.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Levine against Bogdanovic. From deep. They get it back.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. You see a lot of this now.
Now here's Capella. Hunter passes to Collins. And it's off from three-point range. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Trailing by 10. Pass to Ball. Outside Levine. From deep three-point range. Kicks it to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Williams on the wing. Second chance effort. Capella with a rebound. Now here's Bogdanovic. Outside Young. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant.
The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on.
Well, thank you, Captain.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for Boston, out of the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford at center. And finished off by Horford.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Horford. There's Brown with the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Young from outside, and the three ball is good.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Smart. Tatum on the wing. Brown the pass to Horford. Back to Brown. Celtics passing it around. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Collins looking around. Young outside. Down low. And Capella with the basket on the assist from Young.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
In the corner, Horford with it. It's stolen by Capella. To the left side wing. Collins passes to Capella. Young dishes to Collins. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The offensive rebound. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Wound up there for Bogdanovich. And taken away by Brown. Schroeder with the ball. Driving inside. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
2 minutes remaining.
Hunter the pass to Capella.
2 minutes.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Capella.
Capella's got his second bucket.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brown finds Schroeder. They need this. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensive foul.
This guy has quality wingspan for his size. Dennis Schroeder can adapt and adjust to defensive pressure.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Now Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Young inside. He's guarded by Schroeder, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. So it's Atlanta now. It's a 3-point game. Kicks it out to Collins. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Schroeder. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich finds Young. Shoots the 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. The pass to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Young against Schroeder. Outside, Horford. Left side, Brown. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5. One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems to us like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
And it's Brown missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
For Atlanta, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Brown against Hunter. Brown kicks it over to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Brown.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Schroeder looking around. Smart on the wing. Fires for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, is patience and precision as a playmaker.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Young dishes to Capella.
2 minutes remaining in the
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. To the middle. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Collins. And it's 8 points for Clint Capella. There's 1:38 left in the first half of the game. The kick out to Brown. No good from outside. The Hawks leading by 5. Young pass to Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Uncovered. Offensive rebound. Pass to Young. Hunter against Brown. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closely. The second chance effort. Young's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. The Atlanta making some changes. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. And Gallinari kicks to Reddish. Over Hernan Gomez. The Hawks again can't hit. It's stolen by Reddish. To the paint. To the inside. Williams. Trying to get open is Jang. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hernan Gomez. It's tipped. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. Lays it in off the breakaway. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Just 3 on the clock. Here's Cantor. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 9-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Boston. Ennis Cantor is out there with Williams. Then there's Richardson, and it's Pritchard in at the one.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Kicks to Jang. To the left wing. That is the pass to going up. 6 to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Hurt.
Team foul.
No points in the game yet for him. Alinari outside. Just 5 on the clock. Williams in the post. He's against Cantor.
Well, you have to like that Cantor gets active on the defensive end. This is the area of his game that he continues to work on. Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Drafted late, 26th overall in 2020. Pritchard hit the ground running and really has never looked back.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from those guys that get 4 years of college playing for a very sound coach. Peyton was physically ready. His strength is a key part of his game. Listen, the skill set, the dedication, the basketball IQ, it's all baked in by the time he arrives at the league level.
Here's Cantor. Sinks that one from the post.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Atlanta leading by 5. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Williams looking over the floor. Herter passes to Jang. Back to Herter. Jang with the ball. Richardson cover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Schroeder outside. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Horford. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Horford's got his second basket.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
Here's Young from the arc. And Boston with the rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Tatum. Goes up on the wing. And too long on the shot.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
2 minutes.
The pass to Tatum. From deep three-point range. And no good that time. The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Outside Tatum. Inside. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Celtics have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And Al Horford no good on that one.
Guys, when you think about athletes from the Dominican Republic, I think obviously baseball is the first thing to come to mind. But there have been more than a few Dominican players in the NBA, and Al Horford would be right at the top of that list.
And drives in. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Smart. By himself. And a dunk by Horford.
Boy, you have to love how engaged Marcus Smart is defensively. This guy is a nightmare for the offense.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. The dish to Capella. Young outside. Back to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Schroeder against Young. The drive by Schroeder. Brown inside the line. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
This is his first free throw of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Atlanta leading by 4. And here's Young. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Atlanta ball.
Six seconds left in the third. Young passes to Capella. For 3, Hunter. And the miss. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Atlanta. They lead by 4. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Tatum.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talked about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Young passes to Hunter. Young dishes to Capella. Hunter, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Schroeder finds Horford. Back to Schroeder. Floats it up for Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Well, the rise for the alley-oop. Just remarkable timing. Perfect execution.
Pass to Capella. Now Bogdanovich. There's the drive, and he gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And here's Brown outside. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young outside. Shot clock at 5.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Floats it up for Horford. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Young inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Capella. Pass to Hunter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boston ball.
Schroeder against Young. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. He was all alone on that one.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Young inside, working on Horford. Hunter, and stolen by Tatum. Young against Brown. Outside Tatum. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Young with the steal. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Young looking it over. There's the pass to Capella. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Tips it, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
On the wing drive. Back to Schroeder. It's stolen by Capella. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well. Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Schroeder against Young. Schroeder passes to Horford. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Brown's got the ball. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Schroeder passes to Horford. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. Can't knock in the 3. Bogdanovich with it. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic.
Manning the middle. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's Smart on the wing. Back to Tatum. Pass to Schroeder. Tatum against Williams. Clock at 6. Tatum passes to Schroeder. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Clock at 2. Tatum passes to Horford. Kept alive by Boston. To the inside. And another shot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Pass to Levine. Back to Ball. And here is Williams. The 15-footer is good.
There's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Outside Schroeder. Now here's Tatum. And the 3 off target. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
It's become pretty clear that if a team's looking to run a fast-paced offense, Lonzo Ball is the perfect choice at the point.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The first one falls. It does seem like Lonzo's game is suited to an up-tempo attack, Smitty.
I totally agree, B.A. It gets him into his comfort zone. And when he's in a groove, making plays, scoring on his own, he's a very dangerous offensive player.
Now here's Horford. Here's Smart. It's a drive. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
At the line for the Celtics, Marcus Smart. Shooting.
And that one falls for Smart. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Schroeder against Ball. Pass to Levine. DeRozan outside. Back to Levine. 4 on the clock. Over Smart. Shot by Levine, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Outside, Brown. Hits the 3-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ball outside. Outside Levine. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be payback. Levine matching threes and making plays.
Smart outside. Back to Tatum. Inside. Horford. Over to the wing. Tatum passes to Horford. Smart outside. Outside, Brown. That three's off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Pass to DeRozan. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Smart right side. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Smart has got 5.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now here's DeRozan. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Very few defenders in this league feel comfortable with DeRozan coming right at them on the drive like that.
Here's Brown. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, hits a three-pointer.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You see with DeMar, the long step on the drive, then quick to go airborne.
Boston has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Pass to Horford. Here's Brown. Smart left side. Outside Tatum. From deep. That shot off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Williams misses. Horford passes to Brown. Smart for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down low. Here's Williams. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Brown passes to Schroeder. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
So it's Boston now. Brown in the high post. Over DeRozan. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So at the end of one. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out! The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
The drive by Tatum. Smart for 3. They grab their own miss. Back to Brown. They shoot again. No good on the shot. Now Chicago takes it the other way. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Vucevic. Shoots over Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
That one on Tatum.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the art, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
To the middle. Here's Horford.
They look frustrated right now. Nothing seems to be falling, and it's starting to get to them.
Levine.
Throw it down, young
Clear the deck.
Denton cleared.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Schroeder finds Brown. Tatum with it. They need this. Sinks it from distance. Tatum's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Schroeder. Left side, Tatum. Out to Schroeder. Back to Tatum. The 3 ball. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The value of a big man with Horford's quickness can't be overstated. He takes full advantage of the rebound opportunity.
Now Levine. Now Williams. The kick out to Ball. Outside Levine. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Schroeder with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Stolen by Ball. He takes it in. DeRozan finds Williams. Levine against Smart. From deep three-point range. Tipped away.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Brown. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Brown's got 8 points.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
On the wing, Levine pulls up. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Schroeder against Ball. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Count the basket.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Chicago trailing here. Outside Levine. There's 37 seconds left in the second period. Ball passes to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Pure from three-point range. Vucevic has got 7 now in this quarter. There's 25 seconds left to play in the half. Tatum draws the double. That one falls. He has 7.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Ball passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Bulls out in
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago, and they kept it close, trailing by at the post. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. We've got Juan Hernan Gomez. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. Boston trailing.
Team foul.
Here's Pritchard. Now here's Richardson. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Sends it home from three-point land. Hernan Gomez has got his first 3 points of the game. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. On the attack, Green. The shot's good. And the Bulls lead by 1. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
To the wing on the left. Here's Cantor. Back to Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's Cantor. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside, Green. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. White for 3, and Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Richardson, the pass to Cantor. Here's Williams. The kick out to Richardson. Here's Pritchard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 3-point Boston lead.
What makes Cantor special? He's a center by trade, but his offensive game is so diverse. A solid passer.
Outside for Green. Back to White. Tries again. Here's Bradley. And at last, they get one to fall.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Williams on the wing. Back to Pritchard. It's Williams, high post. And the shot clock expired. 24-second violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
Caruso, he's checked in for Green. Outside White. Pass to Caruso. Here he goes. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Richardson for 3. Offensive rebound. Cantor, the pass to Williams. The kick out to Richardson. Here's Pritchard. Back to Richardson. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
That's a beautiful move by Josh Richardson. And the defense, you got to be better than this. Can't allow a blow-by.
Pass to Caruso. 1:21 left in the third. And he gets the bucket. Caruso's gotten his second bucket. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And here is Williams. Fires it. Cantor, the pass to Williams. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Pass to Caruso. There's 48 seconds left in the third. An easy 2 on the layup. Caruso's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by White. Hernan Gomez with it. Here's Pritchard. Down low. Here's Richardson. Second chance shot. Here's Cantor. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Give Josh credit. Taking the challenge offensively. Discipline. And that's a beautiful pass.
Outside White. "12 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Can't let White get deep positioning. When he does, he's finishing it with power.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Bulls out in front. They lead by 1. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And that one drops.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Levine. Pass to Williams. Back to Levine. Now Williams. And he can't get that one. Tatum with some nice D. Smart passes to Brown. DeRozan with the rebound.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
A good look from Brown. And right on target. And the Celtics lead by 3.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Ball outside. Back to Levine. Here's Vucevic. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Nice D from Vucevic.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And Boston calls time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles. We just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them, stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Williams. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Smart outside. Oh, deflected. Vucevic with a steal. Pass to Levine. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Schroeder. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Back to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Vucevic. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight.
2 minutes remaining.
Smart outside.
2 minutes.
Tatum finds Horford. Out to the right wing. Schroeder passes to Horford. That one's good for 2. Horford's got 4 points this quarter.
Clutch play by Horford. Rises to the challenge with confidence. This is what coaches love about him.
And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
I mean, both sides are really battling. Zach LaVine right in the middle of it, wanting to take charge.
Levine comes with the double team. Levine with a steal. On the break. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. DeRozan against Brown. DeRozan outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Levine for 3. Rebound Boston. Horford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tatum against Williams.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Here's Levine for 3. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Brown can't hit.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points. And this is why they turn to Levine. What a shot. Come through in a big way.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Over Williams. And they recover it. Outside Tatum. From downtown. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Ball against Schroeder. Ball passes to Williams. Outside Levine. Shoots over Schroeder. Tipped. And so it's Boston who script. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Bogdanovich finds Collins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Outside, Levine. Pass to DeRozan. He takes it in. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Over Levine. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Vucevic against Hunter. Pass to Collins. Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Young. Collins against DeRozan. Capella draws the double. And here's Collins from outside. Rebounded by Vucevic. Now the Bulls with it. To the paint. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's Hunter. Collins trying to break free. Hunter no good. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
The Bulls have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Outside, Ball. Passes to Vucevic. And here is Williams. He's guarded by Collins. Williams kicks to Vucevic. Levine deciding where to go with it, and they take the lead.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Ball against Young. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Hunter dishes to Bogdanovich. Hunter against DeRozan. Tries from 16. And the shot falls short this time. And Levine, here we go. Collins grabs the miss.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Down low. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Levine.
And just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
Young outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. At the elbow, Collins. On its way from Young for 2. Atlanta again missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Bogdanovich looking around. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Levine. It's good. Levine's got 5 now.
Yeah, this is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Young against Williams. The kick out to Young. Can they get it? And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Here's Bogdanovich after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Here's Collins. Here's Capella. And he banks in the layup.
Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
And it's Ball penetrating. Lays it up and banks it in. Young taking his time here. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to...
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls lead by 2. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and LaVine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Ball against Young. From past the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Ball against Young. Outside LaVine. Outside DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Some gamesmanship now as Ball saw 1-3 go and said, I'll get one back on you.
Young passes to Capella. Now, here is Young. Williams with the steal. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team
and we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Vucevic with it. He's picked up by Collins. 2 points. That one goes.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
By Nikola Vucevic.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. He dishes it to Collins. Here's Capella. Tries again. Back to Collins. The pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
Well, there's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
And it's Capella missing. Chicago leading by 3. For 3, LaVine. He can't get that one to fall.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. On the wing, Levine. 1:44 left in the first half. Again, Levine missing. The Hawks trail by 3.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Vucevic with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young outside. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul him.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Williams. Jones checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kobe White in for Zach LaVine. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Reddish.
And Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
To the inside, Bradley, 1 second left, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Their biggest lead in the first. And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. On the wings, Huerter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Chang, and it's Williams at the point guard position. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. And Ball gets double teamed. Jones, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Chang. It's stolen by Bradley. Jones kicks to White. To the middle. Here's Bradley. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Tony Bradley. Williams comes in for Johnson. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Derek Jones. And LaVine subbed in for Kobe White. Outside, Ball. On the wing, LaVine. On Another one falls for Chicago.
This is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Ball against Williams. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Fires it up. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
White is checked in for the Bulls. Outside, Levine. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Here's Williams. He's guarded by Collins. Outside, Levine. Here's Vucevic. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Here's Bogdanovic. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Patrick Williams. Jones checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Zach LaVine.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that three-point percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Back to White. Throws it down as the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Counted good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Bogdanovic dishes to Collins. A 3-ball. Kept alive, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take Vucevic checked in for Johnson.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And White kicks to Bradley. And it's good for 2. Bradley's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Gallinari wide open. The Hawks again can't hit. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Shoots. Another one falls for Chicago.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the 3rd quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Here's Jang. Drops in the layup for 2. Jang's got his 2nd basket of the game.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Levine with it. He's picked up by Collins. Here's Williams. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Young outside. That one good for 2.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Ball against Young. Outside Levine. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Collins. And that one goes long. The Bulls leading by 8. Levine passes to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shoots it up. Levine, that's good.
And a nice, smooth stroke. When Levine feels that rhythm, he's a knockdown jump shooter.
Young outside. Young is double. Collins wide open. He fires. And it's good off the back rim and in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Ball with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And Levine, here we go. Williams kicks the ball. Passes it to Levine. Clock at 6. Over Bogdanovich. Again, Levine missing. The Hawks trail by 8. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Bulls making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Ball feeling it out a bit. And he drives in. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Not sure how he finds himself with so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls.
Checking into the game for your Bulls.
Young from outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And stolen by Hunter. And here they come. Ahead. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Ball.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Bogdanovich finds Collins. And here is Capella. Back to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich.
And great activity from Levine there. When he's engaged on defense, he's a difference maker.
The Hawks again can't hit. The Bulls leading by 8. To the inside. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's Young. Second chance shot. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Lonzo Ball. That's his first personal foul.
There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Young pass to Capella. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hunter against DeRozan. The dish to Ball. 5 on the clock. Levine inside the 3-point line. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Bulls.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was really slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zach LaVine.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Ball finds Vucevic. Back to Ball. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams. From deep. That shot misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
It's tough for defenses to stop Alex. Thanks for that. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Outside Bogdanovich. On target from range.
Remember, he didn't join the NBA until he was 25. But Bogdanovich has such a strong reputation as a long-range shooter.
Now here's Schroeder. Up top, Horford. Guarded by Capella. To the inside. Tatum. Nails the baby hook.
A well-built 6'8". I mean, Tatum can score inside.
About a minute into this first quarter. Young against Horford. And the slam dunk by Capella.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Schroeder. Horford passes to Tatum. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Here's Young. Capella finds Young. And there's the drive. Here's Collins. Another shot. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Young. They get the rebound. Bogdanovich on the wing. Hunter passes to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Young against Schroeder. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound Atlanta.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Hunter. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Now here's Schroeder. And here's Brown for 3. Tips it, but no good. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Kicks it out to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Brown. Back to Schroeder. To the paint. Can they get it? The kick to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Boston, no good that time either.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Schroeder passes to Horford. Stolen by Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. Right side Hunter. Outside Young. Down low. Here's Collins. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Collins has got 5 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Smart with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Here's Young. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Collins comes with a double. And here's Tatum from outside the arc. hitting his third shot in 7 looks.
A natural leader and active scorer. I mean, when Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's...
Bogdanovich finds Hunter. And here's Young, covered by Schroeder. Young against Schroeder. Collins right side. Bogdanovich from long range. Horford pulls it in. Outside, Brown. Misses the 3. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their deep. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
Something else I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Hawks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Bogdanovich. Count it. His third and 5 attempts.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Schroeder against Young. Here's Brown. There's the drive. And the jam by Brown.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
A nice shot by Young.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range. You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Tatum way outside. The shot that time not on target. And Atlanta will come the other way. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Capella. Left side, Hunter. The ball's knocked loose. Horford with a steal. Smart passes to Brown. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. I mean, taking the hit well and finishing in style.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 7. Pass to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Wide open. That one off the back iron and out.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Smart left side. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
I like Smart being aggressive right time, getting into the lane, using his power and speed to his advantage.
Young, the pass to Capella. Young with it. Now Horford defending. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Smart outside. Inside. Horford. Capella with a block.
He seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his lift to swat away shots. Such incredible hot force. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Herter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Richardson, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
1:15 left in the first half.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
He buries it from three. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
One of his go-to shots. Williams is terrific at finding space on the perimeter and sinking it from deep.
To the wing, right side. Canner, the pass to Richardson. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Hawks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Gallinari finds Capella. Fires the three. Gallinari's shot is off. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Hawks making a change here. Jang's checked in. Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. Shot to stop the run. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams passes to Gallinari. They get it back. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 14.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Richardson. The open shot, Canner. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
For a guy that spends so much time in a low post.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They are leading by 12. And that
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Juan Hernan Gomez. And it's Williams in at the 4. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. Richardson for 3. Offensive rebound. Celtics.
He's one of the best per minute rebounders in the game. Kanter gets a lot of his points this way.
Now Williams. Pass to Herder. Here's Jang. Back to Herder. Kanter with a double team. Williams passes to Gallinari. Here's Jang. He's guarded by Kanter. Here's Williams. Boston with a rebound.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And now the Hawks on the break. Pass to Gallinari. Gets an open look and hits it. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Here's Reddish. And he throws it down with one hand.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Pritchard. And he banks in the layup. Pritchard's got his second basket.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Jang. With the drive. Back to Williams. Ooh, stolen by Kanter. And they're on the break. It's Williams, high post. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Kanter. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
You know, if you put Marcus Smart in a power forward's body, it might be Grant Williams.
Williams is physical. I mean, he's versatile, willing to make the sacrifice. He's got some Draymond in him, some P.J. Tucker, good ingredients for a successful career.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Herder tips it back in.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Down low. To the inside. Canner. Jang pulls it in.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And a deep three from Young. Kept alive by Atlanta. The kick to Hunter. It's tipped. Brown with the steal. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Right side Schroeder. Launches a three. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. There's Young with the three. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Boston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Smart outside. Inside. And there's Horford on the assist from Smart.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Schroeder against Young. Collins passes to Young. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got his third basket on the night right there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the tunnel.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Yeah, and an accurate shooter from distance. I mean, Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Outside Young. Just 5 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Brown. Over to the left wing. Here's Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, I mean, Jason Tatum, to me, has been a difference. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic winners.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in a good situation, up by 13 points. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5.
Still Hawks ball.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. And here's Young. Shoots over Schroeder. Here's Capella. And finally they hit one. That gives him a double-double in this one.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Schroeder against Young. Up top, Schroeder. Lays it up and banks it in.
Energy. That's what Schroeder brings to your team, and you know the bench got fired up seeing that one.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Smart. Collins passes to Capella. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 15.
He's been there for them, but they haven't needed him much.
Now here's Tatum. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Launches it. And Young pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the left side wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Offline with a three. The Celtics have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Brown can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
A good look from Bogdanovich. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Hawks have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Schroeder against Young. Pass to Collins. Young with it. Three-pointer. Tatum pulls it in.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
You know, good recognition right there by Schroeder. I mean, the defense got crossed up, and he made it pay.
Young with it. This one for 3. The kick to Hunter. From deep. The rebound, Celtics.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Schroeder against Young. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. That won't go either for Tatum. The Hawks shooting at 49% so far in the game. Capella inside. Horford covering. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Horford. Excellent D there from Capella. Horford's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Hawks.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Clint Capella.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
And here's Young. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Knocks down the triple. And the Hawks lead by 16.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
No problems knocking that one down.
3 points.
Now, this is the fire you love seeing. Now, Brown doesn't back down from anyone. He relishes getting his revenge.
Schroeder against Young. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Atlanta has possession. Now here's Collins. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
Played alongside.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Ball with it. Passes it to Levine. Kicks to Vucevic. 5 to shoot. And Zach LaVine gets the three. LaVine's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Chicago. Schroeder outside. Horford the pass to Brown. And stolen by Williams. DeRozan against Brown. And DeRozan throws throws it down hard.
Wow, that vertical is unbelievable. DeRozan pulls off the jam. Those poor defenders.
Now here's Schroeder. Brown with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And it's Schroeder missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Here's Schroeder. Horford up top. Can they get it? And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
For Chicago, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. DeRozan on the wing. Outside, Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Smart.
Well, those are the subtle moves that Levine is adding to his game. That pump fake, now he is just heading to the line. Nice.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game. And so Levine nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, he keeps making them.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Tries from 16. That's good on the jump shot.
Well, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble. The shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
And here's Smart after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Smart kicks it over to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This guy not just a jump shooter now. Dennis Schroeder more than happy to get inside and mix it up.
And here is Ball. Pass to Levine. There's the 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
There's Brown with the 3. Bean with the rebound. Chicago leading by 5. It's stolen by Schroeder. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. There's the lob to Brown. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touch by Schroeder.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Ball, the pass to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Schroeder dishes to Tatum. Back to Schroeder. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And the foul on Marcus Smart.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
On the wing, DeRozan. Shoots it.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Vucevic. There's the dish to DeRozan. Drives to the hoop. And DeRozan throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Back to Smart. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago leading by 8. Outside, Levine. He got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Chicago leading by 8. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Levine after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Levine passes to Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Vucevic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls. Outside, Smart. Here's Schroeder off the left rim and out. Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Smart against Levine. Williams kicks the ball. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it. Sends that one back.
Now here's Schroeder. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Tatum. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention to us, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
Ball no good. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Brown. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, beautiful stroke from Jaylen Brown. Crucial moving forward that he shoot it well from the perimeter.
Ball feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Levine, guarded by Smart. From deep three-point range, Bulls with the fresh shot clock. And stolen by Tatum. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Ball. Rebound, Boston. Brown outside. Driving to the basket. And Brown throws it down.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Levine against Smart. Vucevic the pass to Levine. Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Now here's Schroeder. Horford finds Smart. Schroeder outside. Takes it inside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Schroeder's got 6 points.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Ball dishes to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Nifty move by Levine, improving the handle every year, it seems.
44 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Horford. Back to Schroeder. It's stolen by Vucevic. One-on-one fast break. Ball with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And the dunk by DeRozan.
I'll tell you, there might not be anyone in the league who enjoys a nice opportunity to send it in as DeMar DeRozan. How about the bounce in his step?
Now here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. From deep. Vucevic with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 18 points, 2 assists. That's all for now.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Johnson is out there with Bradley. Then it's Jones. Then it's Green. And it's White in at the point. It's White on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Williams. And it's White with the rebound. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Jones. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Driving inside. And he hits it and gets hit. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen. Triggering a review of the personal foul.
Bradley. That's his first personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's stolen by Bradley. Green in the post. Richardson covering. Richardson against Green with the drive. Yep, it counts. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Left side, Williams. Now the feed to Cantor. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Cantor's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Enes Kanter's size and finishing ability, it takes a lot to knock him off his path to the rim.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. White, good.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And the pass to Hernan Gomez. And the rejection by Bradley. The Bulls leading by 11. Now Green. Out to White. The three. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Chicago making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Who's up? And he makes good on the layup.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Cantor finds Williams. 1:31 left to play in the third. And here's Richardson outside. That shot, no good.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you, Cantor's jump shot is very consistent. The defense has got to respect it, which is why that pump fake becomes effective.
And Cantor drops them both. The Bulls leading by 13. Here's White. Passes to Caruso. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Celtics have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. The shot's good from Cantor.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And White kicks to Caruso. Outside, Jones. Here's Caruso. Richardson cover. Here's Jones. Here's Johnson. He dishes it to Jones. Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to White from deep. Nailed from three-point land. White's got 5.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with
my goodness.
And I'll tell you what, Ball has some nifty dunks up his sleeve, effortlessly getting off the ground to bash that one in.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Schroeder outside. Down low. Lets it go from deep. Tatum no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Right side, Levine. Pass to Williams. Outside, Ball. Misses the 3.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Ball with the bucket. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Bulls?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
they've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with the hook.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
LaVine against Smart from deep three-point range, and Zach LaVine hits from deep. LaVine's got 21 in the game.
As Zach LaVine makes these kinds of nights look easy, he has got everything in his offensive arsenal.
Outside Tatum. Horford finds Tatum. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
LaVine feeling it out a bit. Outside Ball. Takes a three. LaVine's shot is off. Celtics trail by 18. Here's Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
.152 left in the fourth quarter. LaVine against Smart. From deep. And Zach LaVine gets the three. LaVine's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bulls. Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. The pass to Tatum. Fires the three. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bulls.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
And Vucevic kicks to LaVine. From deep three-point range. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Boston now. They're on an 11-3 run. Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Brown. Dishes it to Horford. A baseline J. Vucevic with the ball. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. .26 seconds left in the fourth. And it's Ball in the corner. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The shot. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.